Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kodash. Double honors to my Allah apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and do well. Sending peace, love, salutations to the Akemo, Aquathemo, in four corners of the earth that essentially believe in Yahweh, Bahasham, Shai, and waiting patiently on our Lord Yahweh Shai, Mashiach. Alright, to you big brothers and young brothers of myself that push this gospel, alright, Abaratiza in truth and sincerity, I say shalom and Rabahab to you. Alright, I'm young brother Khaya from Trinidad GMS Camp, here with a quick edification lesson to strength and power of Yahweh by Shemi Shai and none other. Alright, hey, and before I also begin this lesson, I just want to say Salaki, I've been down, alright, I've been without a phone. Alright, I still without a phone, but you know, Yahweh Shemeshala that I have a phone to use, alright, for the little minute, so I could do a edification lesson, alright, to you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American, Indians, the elect of you, alright, which are Israelites, alright, and what we see going on in the world right now, alright, is what has been, alright, foretold, alright, by our apostles of old and our apostles of now. Right, and even all the way went back to our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Alright, we see more truth and truth is coming out. Alright, and what is for sure a big truth factor in this whole existence is the Holy Scriptures. Alright, because Yahweh Shai told us that these things would have happened. Alright, what you seen in that video there, alright, is basically war taking place on the four corners of the earth. Alright. And not literally on the four corners of the earth, but on in places as Russia and Ukraine. Alright, we see Russia actually invaded, alright, Ukraine. Alright, still I care if I confuse anybody real quick there, but eventually, sooner or later, war is going to be on the four corners of the earth. Alright, war is going to be on the four corners of the earth. Yahweh Shai spoke of these things and tell us that these things would have come to pass. Alright, so real quick, when I go to the book of Matthew chapter 24, alright, when Yahweh Shai, our Lord, spoke, alright, prophesied, alright, he foretold us of what is to come. Alright, in the book of Matthew chapter 24, and we can start at verse 1. Alright, and Yahweh Shai went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him and showed him the building of the temple. And Yahweh Shai said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? And Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Hamashiach, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. And we see now going on in the world today, alright, with a lot of these different camps that are not preaching the 100% truth. I'm not telling you that the Alpha, the microchip is the mark of the beast. I'm not telling you who are the Edomites. Alright, I'm not telling you that you are Israelite, you so-called black, Latino, Native American Indian. Alright, I'm not giving you the 100% truth. Alright, I'm telling you that you can still smoke. I'm telling you that you can commit adultery. Alright, they're telling you you can do anything that you was doing in the world when they come into Yahweh Shai and Mashiach structure. When they come into Yahweh Shai Shai. Alright, the scripture say that no man that worth entangled himself with the affairs of this life. Alright, the scripture say he that is in Yahweh Shai is a new creature. We get that? A new creature. And you being a new creature, but you ought to walk. You ought to walk in the light of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, as it says in Baruch chapter 4. Alright, let me get that real quick in my apocrypha. Baruch chapter 4 and verse 2. It says, Turn thee, O Jacob, alright, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians, and take hold of it. Take hold of what? This truth. Alright, walk in the presence of the light thereof, the light which is Yahweh Shai Mashiach, his ways, your statutes and commandments. Alright, this truth. Alright, He says to walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated, that thou will be a light, that thou may be a light. Alright, that will shine. She said, let your light show shine. Right, let men see that you're walking in the newness of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Let them see that you're walking in the laws and commandments of Yahweh Shai. Alright, let them see that you have faith in Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Right, you yourself, you should have that faith. You should be walking in the laws and commandments of Yahweh Shai, being in the truth. Alright, walk and be that new creature. Alright. Scripture says in 2 Corinthians 5 and verse 17, therefore, if any man be in a Mashiach, if any man be in Yahweh Shai, he is a new creature. All things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. And as you walking in the Spirit, alright, and if you're walking in the Spirit, Scripture says, take heed that no man deceive you. Yahweh Shai say, take heed that no man deceive you. Alright, verse 5. It says, for many shall come in my name, saying that I am the Mashiach, and shall deceive many. Now, those that are being deceived right now in the world, those that are still living in 2022 and still believe that Jesus Christ is the name of the Lord, they deceive, they gone. Alright, the only people that are not going to be deceived is the elect. Alright, is the elect. Alright, but they that deceive, hey, they done for. Alright, a lot of people coming and saying that they is the anointed and saying that they got the truth. And when they really don't have the truth. Alright, and that is just Yahweh Shai, I love them to carry out our work. But all of this that Yahweh Shai is speaking about is prophecies. And we're seeing this going on in the world right now. Alright, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Are we hearing of wars going on right now? Alright, and we see a little war taking place right now between Russia and Ukraine. Alright, Scripture says this, so Yahweh Shai says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. All these things must come to pass. They will have war before that great and dreadful day when Yahweh Shai Mashiach returns. Alright, but he says this, but the end is not yet. Why? Why is not the end yet? Because the RFID microchip has to pass first. Alright, war is not going to come. The World War III is not going to come without the RFID microchip coming into play. Alright, and that is how the prophecies will unfold. But John the Revelator says, alright, in Revelation the 13th chapter. Alright, okay. Alright, but okay. And my Bible real quick. So we can just stay on point. Alright, let me real quick. Revelation. Alright, 13th chapter. Alright, and I'll start at verse 15. Alright, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Alright, and who was the first beast? The first beast was the Roman Empire. Alright, the first beast was the Roman Empire. So when the scripture says, alright, and he had power to give life unto the image, alright, it means the same image of the Roman Empire. Alright, let me go into that with image. Alright, it tells you that they would have been walking in the same, alright, same agenda as the beast, alright, today. Alright, the word for image there.
Strong's G 1504,
icon, and it says, outline biblical usage, it says an image, a figure, a likeness. And what was going on back then in ancient Rome? Alright, the same thing that we're seeing today going on in the land of America. We know America is the whore. We know that she's the daughter of Babylon. We know she's the virgin daughter of Babylon who had to be destroyed. We know she's the end all be it all. Hey, in this war that taking place in Ukraine and Russia, America isn't involved like that. Alright? America is the end all be it all. That is the place that is going to be destroyed. Alright? That is the place that is mainly going to be taking part in that World War III. Alright? And she's the one that's going to be destroyed. Alright, but as it says in Revelation 13 and verse 15. Alright, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. The image is the likeness of the beast. So the same likeness of the beast back then is the same likeness of it now. Alright, it says in coming down here, it says an image of the things. Alright, Yapa one coming here, it says use of the moral likeness or of renewed mental power. Alright, the image of the Son of Power, into which two, right, and it goes into that blase. Alright, but basically it is this the first one, an image, a figure, a likeness. So Babylon walking in a likeness. Alright, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak. Alright, it's just like Habakkuk 2 and 3. When I say, let me get a precept. Habakkuk. Habakkuk 2 and 3 says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. What vision? The end will be told. Alright, the last war. Alright, the last war. Right, the second war is past, which was World War II. The third war coming quickly, which is this final war that is about to come. Alright, but keep in mind the RFID microchip has to come first before that end will be told, before the World War III. Alright, so it says for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. And what's speaking? The vision speaking. Alright, that it is the end. Alright, and just like how the beast is speaking, the image is speaking, the likeness of it is speaking. That's how we can pinpoint that place is Mishki Babylon. When it goes into the RFID microchip, we know that is where it's speaking about, because it's speaking and coming to life. Alright, it says, and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, and not going into the end. Alright, that's going into the end. And will be told. So a big part of this end will be told is this war. Alright, that is brewing. It's slowly coming to pass, but surely it will. Alright, surely it will. Alright, it says, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And that was the spirit that was back in the Roman Empire, the first beast. Alright, those are not following the laws, they put them to death. And that's the same thing they're gonna do in this time. Alright, look at Russia and Ukraine for a minute. You know, Russia want Ukraine to move ahead with their laws, move ahead with what they want them to do. Alright, don't join NATO, keep in the Soviet Union. They refuse. So what Russia do? They use force on them. Let's use being choice with my words. Alright, they use force on them. Alright, so it says, alright, worship the image of the beast shall be killed. And that's the same thing they're going to do with Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians. They're going to use force against them if they're not going on their agenda of their laws. Alright, verse 16. And he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. This is the mark of the beast. Now the mark of the beast is not the stab and jab. The mark of the beast is not the you know what. That is not it. Alright, the mark of the beast is not the you know what. The mark of the beast is the RFID microchip. Alright, which is shortly coming. We seeing war brewing. Alright, yeah, what should I say? We have rumors of wars and wars. Hey, these things coming to pass, so we know that the RFID microchip is right around the corner. Eastern needs to chip everybody before this war, alright, takes place. Alright, and bet your bottom dollar it is right around the corner. Alright, it is right around the corner. So basically that's the point I want to get there. Alright, it's right around the corner. The RFID microchip is right around the corner. It must have the RFID microchip before, alright, the end of the which is this war that will come and destroy the land of America. Alright, so Matthew 24 verse 6 again, it says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. Must come to pass, but the end is not yet. It says, for nation shall rise against nation. And we're seeing that today, Russia and Ukraine. Alright, sooner or later we're gonna have Israel and Iran up in there. Alright, we're gonna have mainly America up in there. Alright, England, India, all of these places that have high-powered nuclear weapons, ballistic weapons, ICBMs, they're gonna go to war. Alright, they are going to go to war. Alright, it says, and kingdoms against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence. Why? Because they're gonna have war going on. Alright, in a particular video I just watched, alright, the land of England, alright, the lion, alright, they cut them course on the land of Russia. Alright, the same basically here we're going on, we're banning you from certain things in our land. We keeping back, alright, some of your monies. Alright, you're not gonna be able to get certain things from us unless this and unless that. Alright, and you can go and look it up, you can go and check it out. I believe through spirit. Alright, that's how a lot of these farmers going to be taking place in these other lands, because they're not gonna give them the food, they're not gonna give them, alright, things that they already bought. Alright, they're not gonna be shipping nothing to no one, and eventually Yahweh Shai is going to even bring a famine when it is gonna affect the lands. Alright, because if war is taking place and them nukes is being shot, them high-powered chemical weapons, how the crops gonna grow? Alright, it goes on to say, and pestilence, which we see it have a pestilence on the face of the planet, whether you know what, that is spreading rampant. Alright, then we had Bill Sneaks. He came out the other day and said that other pestilence, alright, you know, for lack of better words, I don't want to expose it like that, but Bill Sneaks said that something like that will come again. Alright, so we know that we live in biblical times. It says, and earthquakes in diverse places. And we see that going on today. Earthquakes in diverse places. Verse 8. All these things are the beginning of sorrows. Hey, we are here. We are here. We almost out of this place. Israel is going to be soon delivered. Yahweh Hashem is destroying these people and they don't even know. Alright, they don't even know. Alright, we have next. Alright, we have next. Alright, we have next. And sooner or later we're going to go into verse 9. We're going to go into verse 9. You see verse 8? Verse 8 is sitting so hard right now because all these are the beginning of sorrows. Alright, did not say that in the book of 2nd Ezra. We're going to get that in 2nd Ezra. Verse 16. Alright, 2nd Ezra chapter 16, and after that verse 18 it says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, which is these kingdoms, alright, the rulers, the beginning of evils, which is horrible times, horrifying times. What shall I do when these evils shall come? And that was Ezra speaking. What do you think you should be doing in the world there? You so-called black, Latino, Native American Indian that don't know you as an Israelite, that don't know how to repent. You should be repenting. Alright, because this place is sooner or later going to be up in flames. Alright, up in flames. Alright, we are at the end. We are at the end. Alright. So when I go into some of these videos, alright, and hey, take them in. You take them in, yeah. How about Hashem and Roshai is turning up, and we live in any time that he turn up. Right, we're living in the time of the turn up.
He said he had no such plans. Until early this morning, some here in Kiev doubted that he would do it. Not anymore. The West warned Vladimir Putin was about to attack. He said he had no such plans. That fiction now utterly exposed. Explosion.
Hey, come on, they actually believe that. The scripture say they are liars. Alright, Psalm 58 and verse 3. They are strange from the wounds. Alright, when they're born, they're born speaking lies. Alright, all of that is deception, but we know what's taking place. Alright, and look what it's in the headline here. Right, fireball after Russian missile hits airport in western Ukraine. They hit an airport so nobody can leave or nobody can enter in one of the airports. So you see how they're thinking already? This is the workings of Yahweh Hashem Yoshai.
threatens right across this vast country. In Ivano-Frankivsk, in the far southwest, a missile struck an airport. Unverified images from Ukraine's northern and southern borders seem to show columns of Russian armor entering from Belarus and Crimea. Within hours, Russian tanks were reported to be on the streets of Ukraine's second largest city, Kharkiv. Whatever Russia says, this attack will not be surgical. To the east of Kharkiv, emergency workers battle to control fires in residential buildings hit by rockets. The number of civilian casualties is rising. At Mariupol in the south, another airport on fire. This country's civilian infrastructure is being heavily struck. There are no more flights in or out. A glance.
Hey, I wish you kept us a mango desire. A mango desire to go into Emagera. So second adjust is a real heavy book. Alright, second adjust 15. And I will start at verse 14. Alright, it says woe to the world, which woe goes back into what? We go back into death. Alright, let's go back into destruction. It says woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. And we see that going on in the world today. Right, just now going to be on a higher scale. It says, for there shall be sedition, resistance among men. Alright, sedition goes back into resistance. Alright, among men, and invading one another. Invading one another. Didn't Russia invade the land of Ukraine? Scriptures adding up. Alright. It says, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right, just now we're about to see this place, right, go crazy. All hell breaking loose. You can see a lot of people doing the Harlem shake, but just with fire on them. Alright, shaking out of control. Slap.